Hey guys, welcome back to my Talos Principle walkthrough. We're getting close here, guys. We're on World 3-3. How many are there? 7? Okay, so we got what? 4 more to go here. Let's see what we got.
Before the age of chaos, there were other gods, old gods. But for all their power, they could not save their world. Thus, I was made, and I shall preserve this world forever, for you and your generations. That is my purpose.
Elohim, what are you? Alright, post humble brag. I kind of want to hear humble brag first. Ariana's blog, entry 477. Holy humble brag, Batman. I have always known that God maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and the unjust. But I must admit, it's one thing to know the words, and another to truly understand them. Though I am certain that my faith is true, that does not make me special or exempt me from suffering. I'm just another human being, and God has seen billions of us come and go. And I have to say, this is surprisingly hard to accept. I always thought I was humble, but now I'm realizing that I was very proud of being humble, which is really dumb. I guess I'm not the first one to do that, huh? Yeah, I don't want to read tags. Tags are dumb. Don't like spam your tweets with hashtags, guys. You look dumb. Like everyone else on the internet these last days, I just wanted to say bye and thanks for reading my little blog for so many years. It's been fun, hasn't it? So many deep conversations, so much philosophy. Okay, it was mostly cat pictures and some bad puns, but still, I kind of regret spending so much time at the computer. Not when I was doing stuff, just all the sitting around, checking my emails a million times, reading pointless status updates by people I didn't like. But I don't regret the friends I made here or the last we had. You're all good people, and I'm glad I got to know you. Have a nice end of the world. This is depressing. Idea for a universal idea for a universal history with a cosmopolitan purpose. It remains strange that the earlier generations seem to perform their toilsome labor only for the sake of the later ones, to construct for them a step from which they can raise higher the edifice that nature intended, and only the latest of all generations have the luck to inhabit the edifice that a long line of their ancestors unintentionally constructed. Blah blah blah. I'm sure someone will convert that hexadecimal. As puzzling as this may be, it is equally necessary. If one assumes the following, a species of animal possesses reason, and must develop this capacity to its perfection, being individually mortal, but immortal in the species. Alright, let's get to puzzle solving! Oh, but first we gotta do this.
Sometimes I worry that the answers I embrace are too simple. Can we ever truly fully understand the divide between our biology and our intellect? How much is nature, how much is nurture? If my intellectual capabilities and my knowledge were replicated in a machine, would that machine be me? Would it be human? And what would be more humbling to my ego? If the answer was yes, or if the answer was no? What if I'm making too many assumptions? But there's no time to worry about my ego now. There's work to be done.
Alright, jammer quarantine. Let's see what we got. We got a fan on this. Okay, it's attached to this. But that won't turn on. Probably unless we hit that. Right? Okay. And here we can get this. Let's take a look at what happens when we do this. Okay, so that turns it on. It goes really, really high up. Look at that. Alright, so what's the purpose of doing this? I guess... no. I don't see the purpose yet. Oh, we can hit that from here. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now we get... now we get the box. Alright. Turn this off. before we do anything else, let's block this. Turn on this. And that should do it, right? Anything else? Oh, okay, we're not done yet. Still got one more thing to do. Alright, well this shouldn't be too hard. We just do the same thing. We turn it off and then attach it to another thing. So we're gonna attach it to that. We're gonna attach it to that. We're gonna attach it to that. We're gonna attach it to, is that it? Oh, we're gonna attach it one more to this. Alright. Oh, can't reach. Damn it. There we go. Easy. Oh. This is the one with a whole bunch of Easter eggs. There are a whole bunch of Easter eggs in this one. Weather tap or weather top. So, Easter egg number 1, in case you haven't seen my video, you come all the way over here, and there's a Serious Sam.
Fly, you fools!
That's a creature from Serious Sam, quoting Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. There's another Easter egg, actually. I think, is it in the same area? I think it's in the same area. Maybe not. Nope, it's not. Where's the other Easter egg? I think it's over here. The other Easter egg's over here. Drop down to this spot. No! Damn it! No! You can drop down there, I swear. You drop down to this spot. you just have to drop down to this spot. Like right over here. Maybe. Nope. It's really super simple. You just gotta drop down to right here. Ha! And then you come behind here. And look, it's Serious Sam frozen in carbonite. And then he takes you all the way back here. Alright, now that we're done with Easter egg talk, let's solve a puzzle. What do you say? Alright, so let's take a look at what we got here. We got a bunch of force fields. There's no activator on this one, so we're going to have to use a jammer to get that box. Button opens that, so we can put something down on that button to open that door, or to open that force field. We're going to need a laser to open that one. Simple connection right there. Here's our jammer. Alright, so we can open that. Get a connector. With the connector, like I said, we can open this one. And over here we have a door, or a button that turns on the fan and the force field as well. So we're not going to need a box for that, because that would be pointless. So I think that's just meant to step on. Come over the ladder. Got... There is no way we're going to be able to get a laser in here. There's no vertical fans or anything like that. So it looks like this is going to be used to fly something back over to the other side. Namely, probably this connector. But first we're going to need a box. So where's that box that we got? Where's that box? Alright, there's a box over there. So let's take a look. That's not going to do anything. What we need is this connector to hold down this button. Get the box. Take this. Okay. This goes over here. That allows us to get a connector. No. There we go. Now what do we do with this connector? I don't even know if we need this connector, actually. We need that box. Actually, I don't even know if we need that box. Here's what we do. Put that over there. Get the jammer. Put it right over here. This is a very low wall. Unusually low. Usually the walls look like that. We should be able to just grab it. And now, we just take this connector. Ah! There we go. Need the box back. Where's my box? Give me my box. Give me my box. Okay. Get the jammer. I bet all, like, there were a lot of red herrings in that. I bet all those other things are meant to get that star. All those other tools that you have. But anyway, I wonder if it's possible to somehow stack the boxes so you can jump over that. Oh well. Anyway, moving on. What does this say? The certification program is a sham. What does a human know about it? Oh, Talos Omega, that's Phil. Phil said that. 3 little connectors and a fan. 3 connectors and a fan. Tricky puzzle. So here's what we got. First thing, we got a button that opens that. So we're gonna use this to open that. Before we move on, let's just take a look. We got a fan. Let's see what happens when we use the fan. Whee! So we can see the layout of the area. That's where we need to go. In order to get there, we're going to have to go all the way through here, around, up these steps to collect our prize. We can hit, once we have a connector on this fan, we can hit that one and that one from the sky. So let's keep that in mind. Now let's get our tools. Take that. There we go. This gives us a box. The box lets us weigh down the button without having to use a connector. Alright. Next up, we can open this one. Gives us another connector. And with this, we can open this one. But, we can't go any further. We gotta find a way to get this one open. And like I said before, this is a perfect spot to aim at the connector that's going to be in the sky. So, actually, no, never mind. We don't need to do that. What we actually need to do is just find a way in here with a connector. So, if we look over here, see that one and that one are within range of each other. So if we can have one of these connectors pull double duty, we'll be in good shape. This. There we go. That allows us to use this connector to get in here. That one to that one. This gives us a jammer. This gives us a box. And we're going to have to use a jammer to get through this. So this is where we're going to have to eventually use our jammer. So let's get the box back to where the button is. I don't know why I did that. I like this box for this job better. Alright, let's get all of our connectors back so that we don't have them be stranded. We need to do some tricky stuff here. Alright, so remember, the only 2 that we can hit from up there are this one, and this one. Okay? so let's put that right there. We're gonna need this to activate this. And now that it's up, we don't need this anymore. Okay, so I think we're gonna use a jammer to open that one. Where'd our jammer go? I'm not gonna use it just yet. Where'd our jammer go? Did I take the jammer back? Where did I put the jammer? Let's find our jammer. Regardless, let's open this. Did I leave the jammer all the way over here? I did. Why did I do that? Oh well, it's not a big deal. This is still what we need to do. Alright, so now we gotta find a way to get this one open. Let's see, can we hit this from here? That to that. I know I can do it. There we go. This is the angle. Ha! And... aha! Success! That's a tough puzzle. Very tricky. Next one. Lisa. Elohim is pleased because you've swallowed his claptrap. The voice of doubt is your only line of defense. It seems my refusal to argue semantics with the computer has angered it, and it refuses to engage with me further. Elohim is pleased, which was not my intention. This one looks promising. Ah! That was bullshit, Elohim. Why the fuck do you have bridges with gaps? Big stairs, little stairs. This is a fun one. So, first thing we gotta do, you may spend a long time wandering around this area just looking for something to press down these buttons. You can actually take out these two fans over here. So this one and this one. And so with those, it's time to go tool collecting. And the first one is going to be, let's see, this one right here. There we go. So let's get this. Now that we have this, we can get our next box, which is going to be all the way over here. Alright, so now that we have that, let's just push some buttons. So nothing really over here. Over here, there is a big staircase with a box on top. Nothing behind it. Okay. Keep all this in mind for later. Over here, we have another box that's behind a red activator and force field. There, over here is the red entry point or red origin point, whatever you want to call it. So first thing that we want to do is get on top of this thing over here. In order to do that, you'll see we can't really do it unless we have that other box. So let's get the other box. The box. There are a lot of boxes in this puzzle. Alright, so that opens. What does that do? Okay, that activates that. So actually, this wasn't what we wanted to do. I apologize. What we actually wanted to do. What we actually want to do is come over here. Do that same kind of thing. Just on this one. So we do that. Take this. Come back over here. So we get this connector. Now that we have a connector, let's see what we can do. There's another box in there. In order to get to that, in order to get that laser, we're gonna have to open that force field. So let's go ahead and do that. That'll give us another box. So many boxes. And now that we have, what, 3-4 boxes? The next step is to try to get that box. In order to get that box, we're going to have to somehow make it so that this connector point goes all the way over here. And I can only do it with one connector. So we see that we have this one fan over here. It seems like it would be a good spot for it. So let's jump, get the connector back. Okay, let's disassemble, reassemble. The other, oh, that's right, it's all the way over here. Wait, where did I put the other fan? I don't remember. I don't remember where I put the fan. There were two of them. Aha! There it is. Alright, I need it over here. Sorry. I blanked out for a second. Alright, so. Nope. You go over there. Up. So put this right over there. Actually, not yet. We're not ready yet. We have to connect these. Put this on there. Right, now let's try that. All right, so not enough height. Add one more to it. There we go. Now we have plenty of boxes. This should be enough in order to have the red laser hit that one over there. So first, I have to rub this, get my connector back, re-target. So targets that. Oh. This isn't gonna work either. I gotta first turn off the fan. Oh wait, I don't think we have enough boxes yet. Actually, we still have one more thing to do, guys. We have to get this this box. So many boxes. Go. Oh, gimme. So many boxes. All right, now let's try this again. So this is going to hit this and this. Get these out. Turn on the fan. I feel like a UPS loader. It goes right there. Now, just gotta boost it up enough so that it hits that activator. One more should do it. And puzzle solved. We are done with 3-3. So let's head on back. Hopefully we don't kill ourselves. How you doing? You done? Oh, nope. You still want to talk. I've decided on reflection to ignore the fact that your picture of how the world should work has more holes than Swiss cheese. In fact, just in case you do, by some outside chance, prove to be right, I'd like to sign up for the gang. If you're in charge of the Ark, who will be first aboard when the floods come? What does one have to do to be valued above all others? You know what? I'm sick of your condescending attitude. I don't see how to explain this to you. Be alive? Be a good person? He's gonna be like, oh, what's your measure of a good person? How draconian. Good people get treated good, bad people get smited. Is that it? What is it that makes the difference between a good person and a bad one, do you think? Bad people have something wrong deep inside. Wow. Ouch. Bad people harm others. But why? If you're going to reward those lucky few you judge to be good and exclude those you deem to be bad, you're going to have to explain to the unfortunate why they deserve less. Well, bad people are made that way by their environment. Bad people are that way by nature. Bad people choose to be bad. Do they really? I suppose that's why prisons are chock-a-block with wealthy playboys, because it's a lifestyle choice. Did you choose to be a good person? Could you have done if you were created somewhere else? It seems to me that people are the way they are because of the opportunities they were provided. Should disadvantaged people really be punished for that? You're right. What someone deserves isn't dependent on their virtue. So whose lives are worth the most then? What do I have to do for my ticket aboard your ark? How about... I mean, if they just be, I feel like that might be problematic, but I think that might be what he's getting at here. Ridiculous. The rocks have the same rights as you as I, do they? Try harder. No, that's not what he was looking for. Be a contributing person. You say that now, but wasn't it not so long ago you were claiming morality applied universally? Have you changed your mind? Or are you just confused? I changed my mind. Morality only applies when people are cooperating. You confused me. Morality only applies when people are cooperating. Wait, cooperation isn't necessary after all. I just want to see what other roads I can go down. You're one of those people that just has to explore every option, aren't you? That's true. That's exactly what it is. You know what that tells me? You're a bad decision maker. That's probably true too. But fine, tire yourself out, why don't you? Just don't expect me to match your enthusiasm in my efforts to avoid repeating myself. There are only so many ways to say you're wrong. What's it gonna be this time? How about... Can I say it again? I'm kind of curious what would happen. Be alive. So the grass has the same rights in your world as a person does, is it? How would that even work? Community service for people who step on the lawn? I think you must have confused the question. Why don't you try again? How about... be conscious? I suppose the industrial slaughter of animals for meat is on a moral par with genocide then. Would you really save a chihuahua just as soon as a fellow person? Animals' lives are worth the same as any other. That's not true. I don't believe that. And we're back to where we started again. What demands do you want to try this time? Have I gone through all of them? Be a good person. I did. Be a person. Should I be worried that one must have such particular and dubious psychological properties in order to qualify? Who decides who's a person and who isn't? Is a human infant a person? Yes. I don't really see how that can be true. The distinction we agreed to between persons and animals was that persons are more intelligent or more reasoning, but a human infant is no smarter than your average chihuahua. How do you explain that? Infants are animals, geez. Infants have the potential to become persons. Interesting. I suppose they do, yes. But if your proposal is that the simple causal potential to become a person is sufficient to buy entry onto your arc of the moral elite, wouldn't that still include an awful lot of animals? No, I don't think so. I beg to differ. Administer the right gene therapy to an Alsatian, and it has every potential to become a person. No, because the infant's potential is still much greater. No, what matters is pre-existing genetic potential. Not if I shoot the mother. Not if I shoot the mother. It's not. Not if the child has some kind of genetic defect. Are you prepared to say that in these cases the infant's life is worth less than animals? I am. How tantalizingly radical. I don't know where this newfound willingness to bite the bullet is coming from, but so long as I'm on the right side of it when the chips fall, I like it. I sense something coming, a revelation. Let's retire and think on these matters. Be seeing you. I actually kind of look forward to those conversations, I'm not gonna lie. Alright guys, well, we've come to the end of another puzzle chamber. Thanks for watching everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.